I done got a text and everything.
So we go on to the next. But this was a good topic.
That was a good,
very good topic.
Very good topic.
All right, let's play the next one.
So this is didn't really get a chance to read all up on this, but this blew up over the internet. Oh no, I'm sorry. We had okay. Well, this is 50 Cent. He's had these shorts on YouTube where he's breaking down a lot of different. He has a bunch of them, and they're all pretty good.
Yes.
He starts talking about G Unit. He starts talking about the Jasmine up here just
please.
But his shorts are really good when he breaks down. He breaks down music business. He breaks down decisions that he made. He breaks down alliances in music and why he chose the different routes. But this particular clip, he's talking about Tony Yayo and about habits. And once you get money, what happens with the habits? So go ahead and play.
In retrospect, a large part of the problem was the success initially came very easily to Yayo. He was locked up when Get Rich or Die Trying first broke. As soon as he got out of jail, I put him on stage. There was no transition period. He didn't have to spend time as an unknown MC, slowly getting his feet wet, learning how to interact with industry folks and getting the feel of what it was like to be around corporate people. Instead, I dropped him directly into the national spotlight, put a lot of money in his hand at the same time. I should have realized that it was not the ideal circumstance in which to suddenly ask him to change habits that had been developed over a lifetime. If anything, I should have known those habits would establish an even tighter grip on him. I learned that when things are moving very fast and you're constantly being put in new situations and environments, most people tend to lean back into their old habits, not develop new ones. After years of begging, cajoling, and threatening them to start doing things differently, I had to accept that Yayo and Banks were not capable of doing much more than what they were used to. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
So he's basically saying, because Tony Yayo, when 50 blew, Tony Yayo was in jail at the time. So he just got out of jail and he jumped right in the spotlight. And with money and, the fame, access, everything, those habits were not good for that platform.
Right.
And he said the habits just intensified, and after a while, after years of being G Unit, whatnot, he just figured out, you know what, it's really not gonna change. Those habits that you had, this doesn't break it. So
Success is an amplifier.
yeah, that's all it is. And people need to know that. People think money fixes fixes you. Money don't fix you. You are who you are. But I want to use that to actually bring this question up. How do you break habits, old habits, to get into a new season?
Faith.
Yeah.
Sometimes God is telling you, even with the show.
Yeah.
I heard clearly, he's like, no more in the booth right now.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I'm one that have learned to obey before I understand. I get understanding while I'm obeying. I just learned to do that, to just trust. That's Proverbs 3:5, trust in the Lord with all thy heart, lean not to thine own understanding, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct thy path. So you are trusting while you're going. While you're going, you're changing too. You're developing. More opportunities are coming because you went on the path of trust. And so when things don't, most people don't trust the process, so they go back to old habits. And so if you get money and you didn't change, you're thinking, why should I change? What I'm doing is why I'm successful.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So why would I change? And God is like, so sometimes, like he said to Elijah, go to a certain brook. There will I sustain thee. Then the brook dried up. Well, I feel like he wasn't mature enough to leave a brook that's still going, that's still watering, that's still sustaining him.
Yeah.
So it had to dry up for him to move and go to the widow woman's, you know what I'm saying? Or go to the next phase. And so sometimes people take status as a season, which means, well, it's not working no more, let me change. They got to take faith in what God is saying as the season, so that the bad thing don't happen, so that the brook won't have to dry up. He probably told Elijah, all right, that's it. for this brook. You know, go to the next spot. But he probably didn't listen, and then it had to dry up on him. So I say, don't let a season have to dry up on you before you change. Don't let what God is trying to prevent happen, then you change. You know, if God is telling you, hey, stop eating this, or stop doing this, or start running here, or start doing this, you don't want the effect of what he see coming to happen to you before you listen. So that's why most of the times I go scared, I go without all the information. If it's something that I hear, I say, man, God telling me to do this. I don't know why, but I got to do it.
Yeah, everything don't have to be a bad learning experience.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But most of the times people don't trust the process of changing until something bad happens.
I think it's also just easier to trust the fear sometimes because fear is so real. Like, because when you're doing something new, that's almost something that automatically comes up. Like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I ain't never did this before. So people live there easier
Fear
than
is
having
comfortable.
faith. Yeah.
Because faith is different and hard. Unless you live in faith, which we do.
Yeah.
Then that's the more comfortable
But it's
thing.
something definitely learned. It's not.
Oh yeah, it's not automatic.
I think you, but the way I think you, as far as breaking habits, I think you break habits by creating new habits.
Right.
Like if you move into a place where, okay, I need to get up earlier. The new habit is I need to go to bed earlier. You know what I'm saying? So you create a new one to break the old, habit or break the old cycle.
Or have a very loud alarm.
Man, I have the
Yeah,
worst.
y'all just gonna hit it and just let it snooze.
Yeah, I
I
then
don't
that's
know
the habit.
what kind of alarm it is.
You get up the first time.
I don't go to bed earlier. We work out at 5 o'clock. That's our new commitment, dude. I'm working out with. 5 o'clock a.m. But I can't go to sleep at 10 or 9:30.
Your body
not
won't
even 11.
yeah.
I can't do it, man. Too many law and orders left. So I go to bed around midnight, 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then my alarm wakes me up, and my commitment to what I know I'm supposed to do. The first
Get you out the bed. The first time.
It gets me out the bed because God shows me, one, what happens if I don't over time. And then he showed me the benefit of what's going to happen. He's showing me, okay, you're getting ready to be doing a lot of stuff. You need to get your body ready. And so the faith that that's going to happen, and the faith that that's happening, but praise God, I get up. I might take a little nap. Like we call it a Chris nap. My brother-in-law know how to sleep standing up for 15 minutes. I just don't.
His name is Chris,
So I call it Chris nap. Yeah, he does. He said he mastered the 15-minute nap. I was like, bruh, I can't.
Because it's really like, it's not that you're tired.
pointless.
It's just like, it's almost like your eyelids are tired of being open. I don't mean that you're necessarily tired. Because I would take a quick nap if I could just close my eyes.
You can take a 15-minute nap?
If it's forced, yes. But when I take a nap,
who forces you to take?
But I mean, by force, I mean like, say if I'm at a doctor's office and I'm in the car waiting for Lex to come out from her braces appointment, she's gonna be in there 30 minutes.
Okay, you can
So
go sleep. Yeah.
I gotta get back up, drive my car, or something like that. But when I take a nap, I go to sleep. My body be like, oh, we got her.
Well, what's the difference? Well, he
You for real sleep.
He says he can take a 15-minute nap
No
and
way.
wake up refreshed.
No way. I can't do that.
I don't know about
I'm
the fresh
more
part.
groggy. I'm more.
I'm more ready to slap.
I'd
ready-
rather
I'm
just
go back-
stay up and finish everything.
Yeah, I'm ready to take another 15-minute nap.
Like my wife know how to do.
Yeah, I just stay up
She know how to work
and
tired.
sleep hard at night.
I can't do tired. So wherever
I can't.
Wherever I'm tired, I'm
I
sleeping.
It
used
takes
to.
too much to
Yeah,
wake up
I
and
used
start
to.
it all over again, so I can't do a nap.
I can't do tired if I'm like looking at something. I can do tired if I'm moving.
Right, I'm moving.
Like if I'm moving something physical, I can stay up. But if
Yeah.
I'm tired and I'm like looking
Not
at the
sitting
computer,
down at the computer, no.
No, I used
If I'm
to,
tired of sitting
bro.
down at the computer, I'm like this.
When me and Cam used
And
to
then I
work,
wake up, did a little few things.
that must be KFJDM.
Bro, my dad, bro, growing up, back when we had dial-up internet.
Oh, down.
The AOL.
When I was back in the house, man, my dad used to be down there at that desk, waiting on that page to load up. Like, I walk by the office, Dad, page be up, click. Don't know they gotta wait for it to load. Every page you should go to sleep, bro.
I used to be in class with my eyes open, sleep.
Down
No, no.
If I'm tired sitting down, I'm gonna doze off.
No.
I
Eyes
gotta
wide
be
open,
moving.
sleep in real life.
I can move and be
I mean, so if you're making a habit,
even driving. Like I'm driving a long way and I'm tired. As long as I'm driving, I can get through it.
No, I'm gonna
no,
have to
don't-
pull
don't
over.
Test that, bro.
No, I've been doing it all my
tested
life.
that before and
it's
lost.
It's not a test.
Okay.
It's just I know how
Lost
to.
big time.
Wait, you fell asleep driving?
And hit somebody in real life. Yeah. Turn the wheel, listen to 107.9. Right there on Highway 85 in Forest Park. Literally turning my car, woke up my foot on the gas. Under somebody's truck. Because I was like in a little small Honda. So like, like went up under there. Cause like
Oh
when
my God, girl.
No, like a pickup truck. You know them little Hondas are small, like them 90s, like
Yeah, the
1999.
hood went under.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Girl.
Oh, thank God that you're still with us.
Yeah.
Glory, glory.
Because a one more right turn would have been death. Because it was like a big old ditch of trees. Like, yeah. Thank you, Lord. So I don't play with my sleep. I go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So with
I
50
don't drive
Cent,
sleep.
what would you have suggested for him to do? Like to tell the guy.
Because a
Yeah,
lot of people want to put guys on.
Yeah, he
that
put them on too
transition.
fast.
So
And
what would
we've
you
done
done
that
differently?
in the kingdom.
Yeah. Well,
What
that
you
was
learn
done
it.
differently.
hindsight is let him take his time getting there. Getting to that point, not just throwing them out there.
But even with the
like that.
industry and how fast it moves, you think you should take time.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough with that world because that world is dark. You know what I'm saying? The parties, drugs, guns.
You have
Yeah, 'cause
access
he
to
would've gotten
everything.
access
So
to it
like,
anyway.
what are you
Yeah.
gonna like? There's no different from his real lifestyle that's in the rap game. You know
It's
what I'm
just
saying?
amplified almost.
Yeah, so it ain't like they were going to like little counseling.
But 50 was able to, navigate through that.
But he was the boss. He was the
Yeah,
brain
but he
behind
was
it.
trying to get them to do that too, and they couldn't.
Yeah, well, it takes. I mean, when you got the most to lose, then you're the most disciplined. When you're the person that is being handed everything,
Yeah.
then you're the least disciplined because
Somebody gave
No
So you-
investment. Yeah.
So-
That's
if
that's
you-
why I said to do it. Like, let
make
him work.
Well,
Make his way a little bit more versus just
Giving
him.
it to
yeah.
him.
but I mean,
Because they also
then
dealt
how
with.
do you do that?
He also dealt
If
with
you teach-
entitlement in the group. Everybody felt like especially Young Buck felt like you just supposed to do for me just because, and Young Buck owed him money, and he just thought it was just gonna be over and they ain't never gonna have to pay you money or whatever, and it just you have a sense of entitlement when it just comes like that.
Yeah.
But if you work for it, yeah.
All right. Our producer is telling us to move on.
She's tapping the clock
She's
over there.
producing the heaven on
Yeah.
this show. So we're going to go ahead and move on. She's tapping the camera. All right, go ahead. Go to the next segment.
Our producer.
We got a producer now.
Yeah.
We used to
And
just
she
go-
played